What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, before we kick this off, do me a favor, guys. If I got any prayer warriors, please put a prayer up for my MSU family. You guys know by now, man, I attended MSU. My wife and I went there, and there was a mass shooting, and 3 students were killed, unfortunately, on last night, okay? And so, again, it hits the state pretty hard, but it hits the community pretty hard as well. So, if you got some prayer words out there, put one up for your boy, man. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and dive into the stocks on today. And I'm going to kick it off with the SPY, guys. Check this out. We had today the SPY. Listen, man, the market CPI came out, and by all accounts, guys, it was a hotter than expected report. The numbers were a tad bit off, and nevertheless, the market shook it off. However, before shaking it off, we seen a sell-off, then we seen a recovery or a gap fill. I'm gonna show you guys that momentarily on the charts before we end up closing the day towards the high, or towards just, not down as much as it could have been, okay? And that's something that, again, I want you guys to take note of, okay? However, with that being said, tomorrow I want you to also be looking for a potential sell-off, at least in the morning time or at some point in time before we begin this move back to the upside, okay? Do me that favor. Matter of fact, you know our levels. I'll show them more clearly on the chart momentarily, but you know the levels. Today we saw 414 and we saw 409-ish, okay? So think about those in terms of tomorrow. If you see 409, 408, you guys can enter a call at that level, trying to ride it back up to at least that 410 level. If you see us get to 414 and we struggle again, you guys can buy a put and ride it back down in the range to 410, okay? These are easy ways to make money. Then, guys, we have Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, sitting at 211.53 at the time of this, and after hours, it was up 7.5% on the day, and it's up another 1% in after hours. Guys, look at this move on this chart, okay? It too sold off with everything else, hit the levels I called to a T in Discord. So please make sure guys are not in Discord, please get in there, okay? But it came down to this 190 level, bounce 193. It loves that little range right there, 193, 190. You guys need to pick up on those things if you're not seeing that consistently every single day. 190, 193, that's a range in and of itself, let alone when it breaks through and gets back to 195. Today I called out 197. Look for that level to be tested, and if broken through, it was going to be off to the races. Sure enough, guys, we cleared 200. 200 was like a magnet, grabbed Tesla right to it, and Tesla did the rest. 205, 208, 210, and right now you see we're sitting at 211, which leads me to my next point for tomorrow. 215 will be the test that I want to see us go for, okay? However, that level is heavy resistance. All of Wall Street, all the shorts and the bears are waiting at that level, so you need to know that, okay? But I want to see that level get tested. However, if you guys need to, you know it's going to get rejected at that level until we get a breakthrough. And so that's a nice little easy money play right there, from 214, 215 to take it right back down to 210, 208, okay? That's a nice move. And if you can catch this level, 210, 211, and you ride it to 215, that too is a nice move. Guys, get surgical, get flexible, and get nimble in this game, because you can do wonders, guys, if you are open to how you make your money, okay? With that being said, guys, Tesla as well as the SPY are 2 things I want you to be on the lookout for tomorrow, all right? Okay, guys, with that being said, I have the 5-minute chart pulled up. Class is in session. I'm going to do a quick lesson that I want you guys to spot some things out. Check this gap out right here. I want to make sure I call your attention always to gaps, okay? Yesterday, we closed here, okay? This is where we closed it. This candle is where we closed that on yesterday. I'm going to draw this out because I need to make sure you see that. This was yesterday close, okay? Today, we gap down, and look, we got all the way down. Make a note of this level. This is a 200 EMA. You need to always know, how are we able to be so surgical? Guys, it's, again, we're not guessing, we're not gambling. We do this, okay? This was the gap right here. So this is the gap that was created from here to here. They tried to fake us out with the CPI report. They took us down. And then look, we came storming back. Look at this green candle, green candle. But did you notice all it did was try to go and close and fill that gap? That's all these big moves was. Sometimes the gap is filled right away, okay? And then sometimes the gap is filled by the end of the day, or the gap is filled the very next day. Long story short, guys, the SPY proceeded to go all the way up here. But you have these tweezer tops up here, okay? Whenever you have this is a reversal pattern. And then sure enough, we came right back down all the way, boom, right back to this same exact level, overshooting this level. This was around that 210. This was around that 410 level right here that I want you guys to be mindful of, all right? But then, guys, what I want to call your attention to, we got right back in the trading range. Once we kind of broke through the 200 support on the 5-minute, we landed on the 200 support on the 15-minute. And then we got the bounce here, and then we proceeded higher, okay? And then boom. But tomorrow I want you guys to look for a move down to this first level right here of 411.15, and then the next level will be 410. So I want you to look for something like this to happen on tomorrow if we happen to gap down, for example, okay? Let me move this out the way because I want you to see our targets. I want you to look for a move here. You see this candle right here? Look at our current price. We're already at 411.56. So our next level will be 411.25. Look for a test of this level, if not a break of that level. Fake pull up and then come down to 410 before we get a reversal and head back to the upside, okay? That's what I want you guys to look out for. Listen, guys, it's important that you add chart work to your arsenal, okay? This can make and simplify the game for you in such a mighty way that I want you guys to know the role that it plays. Yup, is one thing. If you rock with me, I'm a price action trader, meaning I like to play level to level. I like to know my prices going in. Matter of fact, I know them a week in advance. Tesla will go here. SPY will go here. If it falls, it's going to go here. That's called price action, okay? That's what I specialize in, okay? So with that being said, I'm always looking for levels. That's why I say around here, I'm not too concerned with CPI this or earnings report that. If you know the levels, it's going to be in that range at some point in time, okay? And that's what I want you guys to know, because again, the charts is where the money is at, okay? But also knowing those levels is where the money is at. And so if you know, like on tomorrow, that I'm telling you in advance, look to play the SPY down to 411/410, okay? It might overshoot and go to 409, but then you can ride it back up right back to that same level. On Tesla tomorrow, look for a quick test to 215, okay? That's resistance though. So a lot of times at resistance, we get met with rejection. The stock will come back down. Be open, flexible, and nimble to play that move back down, because it might be a significant move and it might change your life, okay? You might get a move and rejection off of 215 and it might come back to 193, okay? Then you get a move like that in one trading day, boom, guys, you hit your 100K challenge. You ended that in the day. You change your life. You understand the way big gains are capable of being made, and guys, it just does wonders for your confidence and everything. But know the levels, play the levels. Don't buy high, don't get caught chasing. Simplify the game, slow it down, and most importantly, manage your risk, okay? Make sure you guys are not getting caught up in fear of missing out and chasing and things of that nature. Remember, everything that goes up will come down, even on an intraday basis, okay? And so you will have ample opportunity to get in on plays. You just have to remain disciplined, okay? You have to keep your emotions in check, and most importantly, you have to have a plan. That's the one thing I want to focus on, guys. Have a plan, okay? Go into each and every trade with a plan and then stick to that plan. Don't overstay your welcome. Don't try to hold too long waiting for another $2 or $3, because most times it will reverse on you, and then you could have locked in profit, but instead you turned a win into a potential loss. Okay, don't overstay your welcome. Make sure you get in and get out. Listen, guys, have a plan, but tomorrow, let's be surgical. Let's be intentional. More importantly, let's get busy. All right. With that being said, guys, we make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.